Hello, welcome everyone. Amaka here, coming to you from my home office in Calgary. Hope you guys are having a great time. Wow, spring is in the house. You must be loving it. We have sunshine. I can see from the grays. It's beautiful here in Calgary right now. Today I had a chance to go out in the city down southwest. I haven't been there for a while, just to go and drive around and do some little shopping. And guess what? It was awesome. I met a lady I know, one we used to network a lot, which is interesting. Wow, so much is going on. I hope you guys are making the best of the time, the situation. Everything happens for a reason. And hey, we gotta keep going, keep moving on. You can't let anything get to you. Really, it's not supposed to. Whatever, everything comes to pass, it will come to pass. So, and if things are changing in your business, just look for the opportunity that is hidden among everything that is around you right now. Whether you have a home-based business, whether you're out there and look, I mean, so many business out there, nothing, nobody's there. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Yeah, people are still doing a lot. Things are happening in other platforms and other places. Clubhouse has been the in thing right now. So much is going on. If you don't know about Clubhouse, send me a PM. I give you an invitation if you have an iOS. Things are shifting. Other things. What can you do? You make the best of the situation. Pick up wherever you left off. See what would work with you, what will work for you, and move forward. And that's just the way to approach things. I know you can dwell on the negative, you just focus on the positive. Believe me, you wouldn't even remember the negative part of anything. But anyways, it's all depends on you, how you see things and how you want to take the things that comes to you. When it comes, you just have to do what you have to do. So today I'm going to, again, the same program is sharing. If you are right now doing something with your social media and you're not getting the results, and everybody's telling you this or that, you're not sure why, and it's not moving the way you want it to go. It's time to step back and reach out to somebody who can give you the right direction. And if whoever you're talking to right now is not connecting and it's not, well, reach out to somebody. Feel free to reach out and ask those questions. I have an open session right now, and all I'm doing is answering questions for people. I just had one early this afternoon, the same thing. If it's not going the way you want, there is definitely something that is not right. Okay? And if you're asking someone who doesn't know, the person doesn't know. He will only tell you based on what they know. That is just it. So don't just stop on one. Get second opinion. Okay? Second opinion is not just medically related. When you go to a doctor, they go and get a second opinion. Treat that as everything else. Especially digital marketing and all this online stuff. Somebody tell you, oh, is this? They're telling you based on what they know. There's so many things that you can do. There's so many options that you can do. Everybody, there's no one yes or no. There is options you can try. Always suggest is just test it out. If it's not working, test another. And if it's not working, find what one to you. Find out which works. What do? You repeat it. And if it stopped working, you switch again. Just like how the platform is changing around from what it used to be, it keeps changing. Don't be conformed to one option. There's many options that would work for you. You just have to research and find them. You can't just close the door and say, hey, what I knew was working is no longer working. What has happened? It must be the problem. It don't point. It must be their problem. What are they doing? It's you. Figure out what it is and change it. Move it around, shift it around, and see where it would fit you the best. That is just the way to go. But if you want to dwell on the other side, it's not serving you right, it's getting you frustrated. And if you're spending money to do it, you keep spending. You want to measure what you're spending and make sure it's working for you. And other things too. You know, it can be if you are there's a saying, they say if you're inside somebody's fell into a hole and want somebody to pull them out. The only way you can pull them out if they raise their hand. Huh? If they don't raise it, if they're standing like that, they're in, nobody can reach out and help them out. You have to raise your hand. You have to reach out. You have to say, hey, what do you know that can help me? You know, let me talk to you, you know. And so many of us out there are open to, some do 15-minute session, some do 20-25 minutes, where they open the door for you to ask your questions. Hopefully they lead you to the right direction. Some have 35 minutes. I did a workshop a while back, and one of these ladies says she usually gives 45 minutes. I said, oh, why is that? And she explained it to me. I said, oh, that is a good concept, and it truly works. 45 minutes. And within the 45 minutes, you had their questions answered. They pull their solution. You give them a solution up to the point that you say, okay, I want to move forward with you. You're giving me enough. Or say, let's schedule another meeting, depending on what it is, what the situation is. Okay, so you got to reach out to be able to get help. It can be quite overwhelming for so many people. Even for those who've been around for so long, it still gets overwhelming, let alone a new person that just came in. Yesterday, I was in one of my rooms that I'm coordinating, moderating on Clubhouse. So we're chatting about, it's called digital and business growth. If you're on Clubhouse, join that club. It's hopping. Yesterday was amazing. We had all these very experienced ladies, experienced in the industry, with collaborating and asking questions, chatting on what issues that are coming up. You know, everybody sharing how they got started, which means a lot of people are there, you know, how they got started. Whatever you're doing right now, that if you're just starting, it's not only you. It's not you alone. Most of us have gone through that, and right now we're bringing our experience to help you so that you can move forward with what you're trying to do. That's just the whole idea. But if you're not reaching out, you're not getting the help you want, you're either going to give up or get frustrated and tell yourself it doesn't work. It works. Just have to have an open mind so that you can get to where you need to be, so that you can. Well, I don't know how soon this will be, whether we'll be going back to the normal or not. Nobody knows. It's all on speculation. So until that happens, right now you just have to do what it is you got to do right now to move forward in your business. Everything else you can see somebody else, whether it's your personal, that's a whole different thing. But right now we're focusing on your business, in your digital life, online, how to manage, how to track, whether you're doing it yourself, whether you're using a VA or using an agency. You know, it's terrible when you walk into an agency, you don't know what to ask. You know, they're just going to give you what it is they think that you would need. But if you are the one who knows your product, you know your service, you know what you're offering, you're the one to come up to ask the right questions so that you can get the right answer. If you don't, that is something, that's where disappointment comes in. And part of what I'm doing right now, just coaching business owners to get it. Once you get it, you walk in there as an authority and ask what you need to ask and get the answer that you need. As simple as that. You know, and if you're not sure, you know, it just makes it even more complete. The end, you say you paid your money, didn't get the result you wanted, not because they didn't do their job, just because you didn't understand what it is you needed and what to ask and how to ask the question that you need. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, guys, listen, this is just the time, whether you're just sitting and wondering what's next, or whether you're already there, whether you've done it all and think that it's not working. It must be working, except there is something that you're not doing. Whether from your setting, the page I looked at today, this person has been doing ads, you know, practically promoting other people. Everybody out there is doing the same thing. You do an ad, you're promoting other people, not knowing. You know, that is just not right. You know, it's not. You're spending your money, you're not getting, you're boosting it, and it's not coming. You're behind the scene, you're promoting other people. Once they click, they get, off the door opens for them to go. Why do that? You know, this is why you consult, you talk to somebody just to get an answer. Let them look at what you're doing so that you are at the right position to get the most benefit, to get the best benefit out of every activities that you're putting out there. It's up to you to ask. All right. Anyways, with that said, as I mentioned, I have my 6 weeks program running. I have 3 days for those of you who have had their online setup and is ready. I will review it for you on the house, and then I can make suggestion what you need to change. The 6 weeks program is running from everything from your personal setting to your business page setting, to your website optimization, to your Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, you name it. Do you need to be on all these platforms? Boom. I get asked that a lot. Do I need to be on one or two or focus on those, or what is the best way to do it? Wow. If you had an hourglass and you know exactly where your clients are coming from, fine, you can focus on that. But if you don't, and you have the understanding the clients can come from any platform, what do you think would be your best approach to that? Mhm. I say set up your profiles and focus on those ones that you want to focus on. And as long as you have your other profile, somebody finding you by searches, they can put a call to action to bring them to where you are. But if you don't have nothing there, guess who they're going to see? If they're searching, they're going to see your competition. They're going to see other people. They're going to buy from them. They're going to follow to them. Who's missing out? You or them. They will find what they're looking for, except your profile is not there for them to discover you. So with that said, what do you think is your best approach? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You don't need to answer. You know exactly what it is. Get it done. Set it up. Focus where you want to focus. A lot of people are focusing on Clubhouse right now. Some people focus on LinkedIn. Some people focus on Twitter. And it's okay. That's them focusing. But you, who is looking to bring in new customers, new clients, where would you rather be focusing on? Suggestion, get your profiles all set up and focus on where you want to focus and shoot the feed through so that other communication is going in other places, and put your call to action so that they can find you. So all this I will be covering in my upcoming 6 weeks program. I cover everything. I'll show you a little bit of what I cover. Yes, would I cover all this in the 6 weeks? Absolutely. It will be covered in the 6 weeks. Okay? We'll go through your personal profile, check out your engagement, personal description, all those, what you should allow, what not to allow, settings, your personal and preferences, going through life, everything that you ever imagined that you needed to review what you're doing. Even some people say, oh, my profile is already set up already. Yes, it is, but you haven't had a thought eye look at it to see what is missing. Why is your friends not responding? What are you posting? What should you be posting? All those little things that really makes a difference. If you have a business you're promoting, if you want to reach the ideal client, if you want to reach the people who are in your audience, then we'll talk about audience a little bit, how to bring the people that have visited your page, your businesses back again. For one, it reduces your ad cost. I talked about that last week. It increases your engagement and opt-ins and so much more. Do these things right, guys, so that you can get the best out of everything you're putting out there. Whether you spend it 5 minutes or 1 hour or 3 hours, do it right so that you target what you need to do when you need to do it. And it's just the best way to do it. But of course, if that doesn't work for you, there's other options that you can do. Micro targeting what it is you're doing so that you can get the best result. So even whether you're spending 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 5 minutes, at the end of the day, you walk out of there accomplished. Walk out of knowing that you've done something that you need to do. So that is the thing. So what are you doing right now that is not getting you the best result that you want? Whether you're publishing, I used to run publishing live event on my Knowledge is Power page. If you're looking into, I think, I've learned a lot of content and blogging, personal development, time management, which was one of the last ones that we did. It's available on my podcast. I was listening to it last night because I'm submitting some other information. Is there, how to manage your time, how to actually plan out your schedules for your online life and the personal life. That is also there. Information is available. It's just a question of you reaching out and getting what you need. And at the end of this 6 weeks program, hang on, let me show you what you will get. I've shared that before. What you will get. 1 second. Let me take you there. Okay. It will be a group session. I have 2 sets, one-on-one, just me and you to get it done. We do it live on a lab setting or in a group. And I'll play this video. It's not like the usual one, is virtually in a group, and yes, it feels like live is never, it's face to face like this. And then one-on-one, depending on what your schedule is and what's best for you based on your budget. All right, here we go. This is what you will get once we are done. Okay. Full control. Everybody wants control. A lot of people are control freaks out there. They want to have a full control on what's going on, how it's going, and what is happening. You'll be in full control of your online activities, actions to take, what actions not to take. You become an authority on the online space where you have an idea what it is you're doing. You can measure your time, measure your schedule, make sure what activities and actions that you need to take. Know what's working and what's not working for you. Don't go on it blindly. It's not helping anybody. It's you put in so much time and nothing is coming back. Have a better visibility and engagement. When you're not having that engagement you want, you can measure what is wrong and why you're not having that engagement. Being able to you'll be a go-to person for answers within your community or your clients. A client can ask you any question, you'll be able to answer it. That is priceless. Removing the guesswork, measure what's working and what's not working so that you can focus on what's working for you. Saves you time and money, so you're not burning a lot of money on ads that is not working for you. How to optimize your ad. Like the client I met today, she was sending an ad to a wrong place, and of course, the result is different. Stop throwing things in the air and hoping that it will stick. So many people are doing it and it's not working. Over time, you get burnt out and exhausted and frustrated. Okay, and it's not, it doesn't help you, it doesn't serve you, it doesn't serve your audience, it doesn't serve the clients that you need to reach. So we want to put an end to that, and this program will help you get it going. Okay. They're guessing their way through it, and it's just consuming time and costing them money, and they're not getting the result that they wanted. That is what you want to avoid. Knowing what to do on a daily basis, easy and with clarity. Even if you're hiring someone, knowing what to ask for, what to look for, and how to measure what they're doing for you. If you're not doing that, some of them are guessing, you're relying on their guesswork. I can pull my data of clients that have had success, but that doesn't mean you are going to have the same success, even if you're selling the same product. Everybody comes from a different environment. Everybody comes from different niche. It's not always, it's not one pill that cures all. Everybody have a different approach, different audience. It's not one. Even if you're selling the same thing, what you put out there, is the same product, but everybody get different result. So you can't cure it all with one. Okay, everybody, you have to approach their brand, their crowd, their community in a different way. So that's what I've been hearing, and that's what I've been seeing all around. It's not one pill that kills it all. So follow your own technique. This program will open up so many doors for you. Then you can go to an agency and say, this is what I want, this, that. They can, if they know enough of what they're doing, they can tell you, okay, this is how I will do this is how it will work for you. So you're collaborating, you're working together, than just say, okay, do it for me. I don't know what to ask for. It doesn't help you. So this is what we get at the end of the 6 weeks program. Honestly, you want to be able to know this. It will continue to cost you more if you're not approaching this in a different way. Okay, anybody can tell you anything, they can show you all kinds of records and reports, but that client's result may not be your own result. So you want to be able to understand what to ask for, how to ask, and where to go from there. That is just a better option. I've been there, so many experiences I can't even tell you. Something drove me to putting this program together. Whether you're on a job search, you are an employer or employee, even if you're in the job today, everybody looks online present. Check out what you're doing online. They will judge you based on what you post. They will judge you, based on your activities. And if you don't create your presence, they will create it for you. So it's for you, get this done properly. Whether you're a company and you're hiring VAs or agencies, when you know what I smile when I say that. I say this because it is so many people have gone through agencies that come back with empty-handed, not because the agencies are not doing their work, just because they had no idea what to ask the agency to do for them, what to expect, how to measure, and they can't go back to the agency and say, okay, I wanted this, you did it this way, why did you do it this way, can you explain to me the difference? They will explain to you. One, you will learn. Okay, you will understand. Then you see it differently. But if you don't, guess what? They will just do it and you'll be unhappy. You pack up your set, take your account, and they've done their work from their own understanding. It makes sense. They've done it. You can't say they didn't do their work. They did their work, except that you didn't understand. You didn't have a better direction what you want them to do for you. Of course, what ends up you getting disappointed. I will go through this again. I will, touch up on each of the programs that we're covering just to show you how advantageous it is for you to engage in this program in the 6 weeks. The 6 weeks is once a week. And after that, it's done live in person. After that, you'll be amazed. You see all the benefit that you get when it's done. And of course, your online presence will be differently from then on. And really, with this new normal, we're not sure how, even when this ended, all these things ended, everybody is back again to the normal, but all this knowledge is still valid. Things will not. Employers right now, the offshore hiring, nobody's doing the office thing as they used to be before, because honestly, a lot of people don't want to show up without masks on their face. I'm one of them. I went out yesterday, went into this store. I almost couldn't breathe. I had to pull it out as soon as I put it back on, I just pull it down so that I can catch my breath before covering again. Who wants to that? It's an inconvenience, So this new normal is best to embrace it and take out the frustration, get things moving smoothly where you can handle and still be able to have a life for other things that you need to do. With that said, I'm going to wrap it up here and I'll be back again. We'll continue to tap on these things so that you see exactly. And if you had any question or want to go deeper based on what your activities that you're doing right now, you want to know exactly what is working best for you, feel free to touch my calendar. And also, I had a lead a lead funnel for you, so that if you don't have a remarketing pixel on your website, so that you can have it set up for you. It gives you a five step of how to. It's an opt-in. In a way, you click on it, put in your information, download it, and use the steps to set up your custom audience for your website or your lead page. In that way, you start building your audience. Everybody that visits your website, you're able to bring them in. They will drop on your audience on your ad manager. They will drop in there. Anytime, use your custom audience, your own custom audience, to bring them back using an ad. Not having that, when you have that, it tells you the advantages. Your ad cost is a lot lower, better engagement in your ad. You're reaching the people who are interested in they're interested because they've been to your website. They probably got to your website by doing a search on Google. Boom, your website come up. They searched keywords or things that they want, and they find you the website. They may not be in the position to take an action right away. They've been there. It's up to you to bring them back again by having that code installed. And that visit will report on your ad manager, and then you can bring them back with an ad. They don't just come out on their own. You don't grab their email or contact. No, it's just behavior based. Everybody's acting on behavior. They searched and they found you. You don't want to miss that. If you don't have this installed already, you're missing that action, and you don't want to miss any action that is available. Once they take the action, you want to be able to, you're not going to, if they don't opt in on your lead page or put in their information, or they start shopping and they don't abandon the shopping cart, but they've been there. It's up to you to be able to bring them back. Having this allows you to bring them back with an ad. You see how it works? If it's gibberish to you, it's okay. Feel free to reach out and get that explained better for you. It's as simple as that. That is your online people moving fast from one place to another. It's up to you to be able to bring them back. So download this information. 5 steps. 5 steps to your audience building. You install it once and for all. It gives you the guides on how to install it. And if you need help, part of my 3-day program is based on creating it, putting it together, installing your multiple websites, so that you capture every page of your website when they visit. And we go from there. With that said, and also if you're doing podcasts right now, or really wishing to start podcasting, here's another thing for you, information for you to know. What are the benefits of podcasting, how to podcast, how to go from article to podcast, whatever one. There's so much you can do. So much available. You just need to meet somebody who have the knowledge on how to walk you through all those things. So with that said, my people, take care, and thank you for watching. Whether you're watching replay and you find this relevant, feel free to share with your audience, give them that information. I'll be happy to spend my few minutes with you and discussing some of those, and I will review what you're doing right now. I can easily point out what is missing and why your result is not what you want it to be, and what you can do to make that changes. So I welcome that calls. Feel free to reach out. With that said, I am going to keep it on time, 30 minutes today, which is long. Most videos people are doing 5 minutes because this is a whole process. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching, and feel free to reach out and find out more. Ask your questions. I'm available to answer that for you. As we know, we're doing this every Monday, and follow me all over. Amaka Adindu, Dream Trip CDA, or AA Consulting Services, or Coach Amaka. I'm out there. You just search Amaka Adindu. I'll be there with you. All the best. Never mind. Don't forget to reach out, and keep in mind, I am certified to bring you the results you want. Either way, whether your personal growth, your online presence growth, you name it, she is capable. Take care, guys, and I'll see you again soon. All the best. Let's Call it a close today. Take care. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. God bless.